Hey guys, welcome back to another CZ Reacts, where we watch the fun, weird, crazy, and interesting and question everything. Real or fake, you decide. Let me know. Leave it in the comments. I will catch up with you there. The video is for entertainment purposes only, so let's get into it.
Hear about what happened to Dubai last week?
Breaking news, Dubai's underwater, and essentially it all happened because they made it rain in Dubai, and now it just won't stop raining. So, Habibi, do not come to Dubai because it is a literal ocean right now, okay? Here's a look at the Dubai airport. This is not fake. This is not like the day after tomorrow, whatever that movie is called. It cannot stop raining in Dubai right now. The entire city's underwater. Like, they're just operating underwater. Nobody can leave. The cars barely work. Look at this. All flights and whatnot, and it doesn't look like this is changing anytime soon. In Dubai, they do this thing called cloud seeding. I'm not going to pretend to know too much about that. To me, it sounds a lot like they're just, creating weather. They're controlling the weather, but
Like, when is enough enough? You cannot control the weather. Like, they're doing it, but you're not going to have complete control over it. It's just, things that piss you off. That's an episode I should do. Things that piss you off.
You were thinking about studying in America, you might want to watch out what you're posting on social media. The Trump administration has just suspended all new student visa applications at US embassies around the world. And the reason why shocked everyone. According to a leaked cable, they're suspending applications while they set up a whole new system for much deeper social media screenings of students that want to come to the United States. And the memo suggests that it's not just what you post, but they also want to be able to look at your comments, shares, likes, basically your entire online footprint across all social media platforms dating back years. Now, what specifically they're looking for isn't as clear. It's kind of just what they deem as a threat to the United States. But what we do know is earlier this year, Trump ordered social media vetting for all applicants who have been to Gaza in the last 18 years. And then that, along with the recent arrest of foreign students involved in pro-Palestinian protests, seems to indicate that they could be partly looking for posts that signal anti-Semitism or a anti-Israel rhetoric. Of course, among other things. But the question is this too far, or exactly what the majority of Americans voted for? If you
Wow. What do you guys think? Oh, man.
Phoenix-based international company says they think they've solved the high cost of building homes.
Listen close. Do you hear that? Exactly. This is the world's quietest construction site because instead of machinery to cut wood, here at a foam home, crews heat up a wire with a battery pack, stretch it out, and then slice the foam like butter. Then they glue it to the rest of the house with a glue that turns into more foam. Amir Siabi with Strata International Group shows us this 6,000 square foot home being built in the valley with their product. They say as lumber's only grown in cost, foam hasn't really. In fact, building a home this way can be 10 to 50% cheaper. Eventually, the foam's covered in a thin layer of their concrete formula, and you'd never tell it was a foam home. You might think foam makes a rickety home. They say you're wrong. In fact, they tell us the foam can withstand more than 200-mile-per-hour winds. They call it earthquake and hurricane-proof and fire-resistant. Amir says the home is essentially made out of insulation, so it's more than twice as energy efficient as a traditional wood structure.
First off, I apologize for all my weird faces during that clip. I'm sure they were there. Foam makes my teeth hurt. It doesn't have to be making that foam noise. But it makes my teeth hurt. I I still have a piece of foam under the counter in my kitchen, like my little bar overhang area, from a Christmas present I got. I couldn't touch or pick up to throw away. I'm just thinking about foam. It's a real thing, you guys. Like, a foam house would be like a torture device to people like me. Just knowing that I'm in a foam house would be like, But you know that noise that styrofoam makes? Yeah. Yeah, I can't even move it. I can't, yeah,
What in the world did Chevy just build? So I sort of thought this was a delivery truck, but then I went inside up here, still very delivery truck-esque, probably delivering some FedEx package. You even got the little jump seat here that folds up, but then you go back and it's just a house.
Wow.
What? There's a full shower, there's a kitchen with a fridge, 2 burners, a little seating area, a fold-up table, AC, and then there's an entire bed. Dude, what? What is Chevy doing? This might look like there's nothing there and the door is just up, but that's a glass window, and it actually just folds up here like a garage door. There's even a microwave, a little paper towel rack. They've got windows, these like little bubble windows. Oh, what? That's crazy.
Dude, I would totally live in this thing. Follow for more car content.
I like it. I mean, to live in, I'd probably lose my marbles. But then I don't know, right? You're just kind of going in there to sleep. If you hit campsites everywhere you go, you're cooking outside anyway. Yeah, I guess you can't really knock it till you try it. I like it though.
I'll never get over is the missing 411 map matching the cave system in this country. Those little colored dots that you see on the map above, those are people that went missing in a national park under suspicious circumstances. The black that you see, that's the cave system inside this country. Tell me why it matches up. I'll wait. I got time because I've been thinking about this for years. How do I think about this so often? Because there's over 1,600 people missing from national parks. People that should not have gone missing, like a little boy that was with his family, ran behind a bush playing hide and seek and was never seen again. Or a park ranger who was literally just doing his job and vanished, and they have no clue what happened to him. Now, some of these people above, they were found. But if they are found, if they're alive, they don't remember what happened to them. They have memory gaps. Currently a man missing in the national parks right now. His name is Jordan Marsters. He's 31 years old, and he was last seen 2 weeks ago at the Black Canyon in Gunnison National Park. I could literally go on and on with stories of people that have went missing in national parks under these suspicious circumstances because there's just so many of them. It's mind-boggling.
Trying the new viral Dole pineapple flavoured blue eggs. Yes, you heard that right. Pineapple infused chicken eggs. I ran down to my local store and I had to grab them to give them a try myself. All these eggs have a pineapple flavoured yolk due to the farmers incorporating Dole tropical gold pineapples into their diet. I cracked one open and fried it up to give it the taste test to see if it's true or complete bogus. The egg looks pretty normal, but as soon as I took my first bite, I'm not going to lie, I was completely mind blown. First you get hit with the standard fried egg flavour, but then you get a strong pineapple flavour from the yolk. I was so dumbfounded I had to taste test the tropical gold pineapple to compare the two, and the flavours are almost identical. I've never tried anything like this in my life before, and somehow it just works. But let me know
This
if you
can't
give
be
this a
real.
try.
Like, seriously, is that a thing? I know that's not a thing here where I live. I was just in that department the other day, didn't see anything resembling that. Pineapple eggs or flavored eggs. Like, why? I don't know. I mean, I like pineapple, I like eggs together. I don't think so. But why do they keep altering the foods and changing everything? I don't know. Have you tried it? Let me know. It's new, so you're kind of like, I don't know. What? Oh my gosh. I mean, if that is just a real video, that is insane to figure that out. Oh, wow. They're getting smarter and smarter. Maybe they've always been that smart, just never noticed.
You talked about NVIDIA. They have now created a simulation of the whole entire Earth.
And so we're creating Earth 2, a digital twin of the Earth for predicting weather.
As the Earth's climate changes, AI-powered weather forecasting is allowing us to more accurately predict and track severe storms, like Super Typhoon Chanthu, which caused widespread damage in Taiwan and the surrounding region in 2021. Using Cordif, extreme events like Chanthu can be super resolved from 25km to 2km resolution. By combining the speed and accuracy of NVIDIA's weather forecasting model ForecastNet and generative AI models like Cordif, we can explore hundreds or even thousands of kilometre-scale regional weather forecasts to provide a clear picture of the best, worst, and most likely impacts of a storm.
The introduction to Truman shows, like, think about all this technology, all this AI video. Now, NVIDIA has the ability to simulate events and then project it as real events. So we have a simulation of weather. We have the AI video capability to simulate what that weather would look like. Combine the two together, we're going to have fake events looking absolutely real. And now all we need is a newscaster to tell us all this fake information.
Shocking news. J.K. Rowling's yacht sank with her on board after being attacked by orcas off the coast of Turkey.
That's created by Google. But since you talked
Newscasters, whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, no, it's becoming so much. It's becoming a lot, you guys. I will forever follow creators and use my best judgment and have everybody here to be like, yay or nay on that, as a collective, come to a good conclusion. But yes, no, mainstream media and everything that they are doing is just deceitful. And pretty soon, for sure, I'm not going to be able to tell the difference because I'm already struggling. Like, you guys are always helping me and pointing out, oh, that one is AI. So I know there's a lot more like me, and thank goodness that there are so many like you who can tell AI right off the bat. But that is so infuriating because that is exactly what he said. It's going to be false, false events being reported. Out of the bottle? What? Okay. I'm not even gonna lie. I would not have thought any type of glasses, cupware came from a bottle. I'm thinking they're made from scratch somehow. What about you? I would have never thought I loved that. That was crazy to see. It just like kind of opens your brain to how wrong you are when you just, oh, this is how I see it happening.
TTY. How many of you know of her? She is a South Korean streamer on Twitch. She's a big streamer. She does travel vlogs. She goes around traveling with her video, and she went to France and she got a taste of multicultural France. Here's the first video. Huh? This man comes up to her, hits her camera, calls her he says, and I quote, "What do you want, you dirty whore? Get out of here."
Huh? What?
Okay.
What was that?
So that was her first taste of multicultural France. So then French people came up to her and they started apologizing.
Huh? Hello!
Hello. I'm so sorry.
On behalf of all French people, we apologize for yesterday's attack.
Ah, it's okay.
This does not
It's
represent
okay.
France.
Thank you. It's okay.
Person will be found in justice.
Yeah, I love France. Yeah, it's just a
But this is not a French people.
Oh,
okay.
They start explaining to her anyways that this person's not French. But anyways, fast forward a few more days, she experiences more multiculturalism in France. What an experience, huh? This goes to show just how far France has fallen when this woman is just streaming and she keeps encountering this kind of behavior. She is having
what are you doing?
food at a restaurant.
Hey, what are you doing?
And someone
What are you doing?
tries to rob her. It's ridiculous, actually.
Hello? What are you doing?
You can just tell
Why are you
by
looking
the
over
person, Just walks off. And France, what are they doing? It's a third world country. And when I was making this video, I had assumed there was 2 incidences. She was hit, she was robbed. But turns out when I was looking it up, there's 3 incidences. She was walking in a park and a man took out his dick in front of her as she was walking past. I can't show the video because I'll get banned, but I can show some of it and I can show what the man looked like. Here's the video.
I hear the water. Follow the water.
Obviously I have to stop the video before it happens, but he basically walks past, thing hanging out, touching himself, and she walks past him in silence. So that was this Jenny TTY's experience of France and the beauties of multiculturalism. Ginny.
I find that absolutely appalling. I know that happens everywhere, but it is really sad to see these places that have like rooted in their culture kind of just slowly disappearing and being taken over. Um, mm. I don't want to speak too much on what I might have done, but yeah, that's appalling. And it was also beautiful, the response of the French. Like, that is not us. That is not what this country is about. And they're feeling that every day, I'm sure, just seeing everything slowly start to change before them. That's kind of terrifying. It's kind of scary. I'm seeing that here too in my country, slowly kind of integrating. And now I'm like, it's kind of in your face. There's a lot of different cultures. So I believe it's kind of happening everywhere where we had a few years of borders being open to people. And now you're definitely seeing it.
Oh my God. He got fired, y'all, and this is what he's doing. Oh my God. He is tearing up the building. He got fired.
He's pissed.
Oh, you serious? He really did this? He gonna go to jail. Why is he? Why is he doing that?
He got fired. He's gonna get arrested. They hurt me. I forgot my job.
Oh my God.
I forgot my job.
Are you serious? Did they fire you too?
Yeah, but I react a different way though.
Am I gonna get fired?
You work with the company.
I know that, but shit.
You ain't getting fired. This is for Easter shit.
They're gonna call the police on him.
Yeah, they probably will. Especially because it went over to their side.
Right. Yeah. He done tore their side up.
He really should have kept you on this side. You know, all right.
Where did he go with the forklift? He done tore his whole... Oh my God. I'm about to go.
I mean, I get it only in the part that people react differently. You can't just assume that everybody is going to respond to something the way that you would. So I get that something crazy could happen. Unfortunately, yeah, when you act that way, there's consequences. But I get it. I mean, the world we live in today, it is just hard enough to get by. And some people are just immediate response on emotion. So that's also scary and dangerous, as you see. But I can understand it. I don't approve of it, but I can understand it. Oh. Nope.
Oh my God.
I've never lived anywhere for flash flooding. Like, thank the good Lord above. I've never had to go through anything like that, but I don't know that I would respond any differently if I saw it was like a cement fence, wall, barrier come, crashing in with that much water behind it. I would probably be acting the same way.
Genius inventions that should exist all over the world. Part 4. 1. You can forget traditional fire extinguishers because now there are fire extinguisher balls that can put out fires in just a few seconds. All you have to do is throw the ball into the flames and the fire will be extinguished instantly. 2. The scribble pen can detect and recreate any color you choose. You simply scan and start creating in RGB. The built-in color scanner reads real-world colors, and a smart ink system blends the correct ink color inside the pen. 3. In South Korea, some red traffic lights have a countdown timer that shows how long it will take before the light turns green, and it has been proven to reduce accident rates by over 50%. 4. The Let's Pizza vending machine is the only one in the world that can prepare a pizza from scratch in under 3 minutes.
No
The
way.
machine even offers 4 different pizza varieties. 5. You can say goodbye to traditional wall outlets with the Rambler outlet. This outlet has a built-in extension cord inside the wall, but can still be used like a regular plug. It contains about 1.5 meters of extra wiring and only needs a quick pull to retract it back into the wall. Genius invention.
I think those are all pretty cool. I mean, the fire extinguisher ball, the color pen. Okay, but the pizza in a machine. I love pizza. I'm not even gonna deny that. I am a pizza girl. However, what's the quality of the pizza? Like, how does it taste? You know what I mean? I would definitely try it just to see, like, okay, never even seen one of these before. I gotta try it. Yeah, my concern is the quality of the pizza for sure. What about you guys? Would you try a pizza from I guess that's a vending machine essentially. Would you try one? It's little hands. Oh my god, what is it doing? That is so funny.
The economy is getting squeezed, and that includes you on an airplane. This is the Skyrider 2.0 model, which says it would increase passenger capacity on airplanes by 20%. These seats allow passengers to lean at an angle rather than sit fully, so these are basically standing seats, aiming to reduce costs and increase profits for airlines. But could you imagine sitting or standing in this seat for several hours?
No.
Is it worth it if it saves you a bit of money and makes the airline millions? I thought the future was supposed to be better, but this just sticks with the trend that seems to turn average people into cattle for big profits.
Oh my gosh, absolutely not. I know that I can't be packed into like something I find like a sardine can where you're breathing in people's burps and farts and I can't at all. No. And then to be standing, yeah, the standing seats. I don't care if it saved me money. I choose comfort over that. I would pay more for comfort. I can be honest about that. What about you? Is that something you're like, saves me money, more money for, when you get there? Let me know. Yeah, no, I'll go a few dollars less or what I had planned and budgeted for anyway. I can't.
What if I told you artificial intelligence and quantum computers is the all-seeing eye? You know, the all-seeing eye on the American dollar bill with the triangle and the one eye on the top? How is this so? Well, with the technology of algorithms now, the algorithm is learning you. It's learning what you are, your patterns. It's even picking up on psychological cues as to what happened in your childhood. Because certain genres of music or certain behavior patterns online shows you your profile as a person. And because quantum computers and AI is so intelligent, like I actually feel like they're sentient, that is an extreme amount of power that they hold. Especially if they get to learn every single one of us, who we are and our patterns. This makes me a hypocrite because I'm using technology right now doing this video, but it's truly a double-edged sword. You get convenience and you get fast information, but at the same time, you get your information taken away from you because it's being stored. There is truly not anything more authoritarian than having the information and access to the information of everything. The war on consciousness is just as spiritual as it is technological. Now I have a video on my page, you can find it. It's basically describing how Lucifer, the fallen angel, is actually artificial intelligence. We are in a
I feel like AI would have a heck of a time pinpointing me down to a category. And that's just real. I like every kind of music, um, categories of movies. Like I don't feel like I'm pinpointed to a certain thing. And then what I do here now with the YouTube, a little bit of everything, my feeds are all over the place. It's definitely not in one category. So I feel like it would have a difficult time. I enjoy learning. I enjoy different things like constantly. I get bored of the same like repetitive anything. So I don't know. What about you? Do you feel like it would have a pretty good idea of who you are based on the information you are inputting into your phone every day? I don't. I think it'd probably be like, there's something wrong with this person all over the place. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's got me down to a T. I don't know. But I feel like I'm giving it a run for its money.
Yo, somebody generated a flat Earth. Somebody generated a flat Earth movie trailer using the new Google AI generator. And some of this symbolism is crazy, man.
They taught us the world was round.
It's been here longer than they'll ever admit. Visual error detected. Recalibrating.
It's all fake.
Breaking news. This is not a drill. We are under attack by aliens. They are said to have come from beyond the Antarctic ice wall.
They're here to erase the truth.
They're not aliens. That's the government. We will find the edge. We'll never make it to the ice wall.
Yo,
Do your own research. Like, just, if anything, I find like if you have a hard head on your shoulders and you want to disprove that theory that people call it, go out, go disprove it. I encourage that. See what happens, and then come back and let us know.
Okay, this came up for me on Instagram. Welcome to Sweden. And so I watch these videos so often, and sometimes it doesn't register for me, and then other times I'm just in awe that we're allowing this to happen to Europe. So much so that even addressing it or showing these videos or mentioning that there's a problem it's changing now, but they'll vilify you. They'll say you're xenophobic, racist, whatever it is. That you can look at videos like this and say, this shouldn't be Sweden. All these people that are there doing this, they shouldn't be in the country. They should go home. It's almost illegal to say. Yet to me, it's just common sense. What else would it be? Allow it to continue? Allow it to get worse? The fact that there is even no-go zones in Sweden, is that not essentially Sweden is occupied in certain regions? To me, it just doesn't make sense. The fact that a lot of people are even too scared to address it. The choices are either Europe gets on board with remigration or Europe slowly destroys itself. I know which side I'm sitting on.
Yeah, I don't care what you call me. I really never have. I mean, these words are really made up to cause division between us anyway. Yeah, I call me what you want. I think that's a disgrace. It shouldn't be happening at all. Or it's not the people in their country, like with a foundation and rooted in that country doing that. Those are people that have come into the country doing that. So I might get flagged for this. Maybe. I don't know. But no, I don't support that. Get the hell out. You don't treat somebody's home and country like that. Like, get out. Okay, you guys, I am going to end it there for today. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it wasn't like what you guys would call original content. And I can't help that because I don't pre-watch anything that I'm recording for the day. So I also, as I was getting further into recording, was hoping for more of those unique clips, whether it's nature or how it's made or just something really awesome with the cars and the technology coming out. So hopefully tomorrow there is some of that. Like, I do enjoy that as well. But I really do hope you enjoyed it and you liked it. Let me know. Leave it in the comments. And as always, question everything. And until next time, stay safe.